good for me. You might think I'm banded, which is why he decided to bring a Serperior back. And wide left. Wide fucking left. Yo, what's going on, guys? R.I.Pierre here, using that max power return on YouTube, and today we have ourselves an RU suspect test ladder live session. So I have been doing this off screen. Let me just check my ranking. So right now I have a coil of 1065. You need 2400 to vote in the suspect test. If you're not aware, let me go to the RU room real quick. The mons that are being suspect tested right now are Dragalge, Mega Pidgeot, and Serperior. And yeah, that's just if you're not aware. Pidgeot is the one that I'm going to vote no for if I end up seeing Rex through to the end. I could get it if I really felt like it, but it's getting difficult to motivate myself to continue, to just say the least. But right now I do have 1065 coil with 72 GXC and 1232 ELO. And I'm 12-2, so hopefully we can get something done. The team I was using was very, very weak to Pidgeot, so I did change something up a little bit. This team is still kind of weak to Pidgeot, with everything losing to it except for my my Aromatisse and my my Slowking. I have a Mega Pidgeot of my own. In fact, I don't know why I'm not showing you the team right now. Last live session I decided not to show the team because I spend a ton of time doing that, and then I end up like 4 minutes in, that's when I start battling. So this guy got us to Mega Pidgeot with Roost, Workup, Hurricane, and Heatwave. Joust House, my Escavalier. Ironhead, Pursuit, Knockoff, Megahorn. Sweet Caroline, my Aromatisse. Leftovers, Aromatherapy. Protect, Wish, Moonblast. Just as a cleric, it really helps me out a lot with things like Quagsire around here with Toxic and all that good stuff. And Scald coming around with the burns and whatnot. Gligar being my Defogger and Stealth Rocker, with opting to run Knockoff over Earthquake or Toxic myself. Choice Scarf, Reckless, Emboar. Whoops, you won't be able to see the whole thing from here on out. Choice Scarf, Reckless, Emboar with Flare Blitz, Superpower, Wild Charge, and Head Smash, all moves that are boosted by Reckless. And Jess King, my Slowking, with Assault Vest. Wow, I'm so glad I went through Team Builder. I did not change the ability to Regenerator. That would have been terrible. So, yeah, pretty decent team, I would think anyway. I have another one as well that if it comes to that, I'll just introduce it. Never mind, it's on the regular Showdown. This is the downloadable client because I use it for because I don't like lagging. I lag a lot when I decide to use the original client, so I use the downloadable for live sessions, and I would have to open up Chrome and all that. My computer's been acting weird lately, so yeah, I guess this is the team we're using. This is the only team we're using today. So let's dive into the ladder. Without further ado, hopefully I can get something done today. It's here for a little while, so hopefully I can get something done with this team. I have not tested it at all yet, so I'm hoping it's good. Alright, so against someone named Scythe Chronos, and hopefully the battle will show up soon. Showdown's been very laggy lately, that's what I've noticed, so it's just, I don't know. So I'm gonna assume that's a Scarf from Moltres. He's got a very fast team. Looking at his Archeops, probably gonna be the lead. Taunt, what do you call it? Taunt, Endeavor, Focus Sash set with Stealth Rock as a lead. So what I could do, I can't lead Emboar. It's not safe. So I think I'm gonna lead with my Aromatisse. That just seemed to be Never mind. The Pokemon I need the least right from the get-go that I know is Escavalier. Although Escavalier does put a little bit of pressure on his Serperior, especially if it doesn't set up first. So he does have the lead Archeops, as I thought he would. So I'm gonna go ahead and Ironhead it. I feel like there's a different mon that I should have chosen to go first, because I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely the lead Archeops. I can live without my Escavalier, although it's not going to be pretty, as per se. And he doesn't have Sash. Okay. Wow, I was worried for no reason in that moment. But HP Fire from these two, I don't really care about. Moltres will probably be his choice to come in, and I'll just go into my Slowking there. He could predict around that or whatever he wants to do there, but it will not really matter to me. In fact, yeah, there's Moltres. I'm gonna go into my Slowking here, because if he does go for Hurricane instead of Heat Wave, Emboar is just a terrible switch in general. Yeah. I could also go into my Aromatisse pretty safely here, but I feel like Slowking is the best option for me at this point. I want to get my Gligar in safely at one point, so I can get these rocks away and get my own up. So Moltres will be taking quite a bit of damage. As long as that is not a Scarfed Serperior, I should be fine as long as I keep my Emboar around. He does make the good play and go for the U-turn on my Slowking. He's probably going to go ahead and go into his Serperior now, which is actually going to be very troubling for me. If I can get Pidgeot to Mega Evolve also, that would be very good for me. So I would assume he would go straight for a straight for what? What do you call it? Straight for his Leaf Storm here. And it won't KO me from this range, but I do not want to risk Fire Blast missing or yeah, I just don't want to risk it at this point. And I can't send Escavalier in safely yet, so what I am going to do is actually send in my Emboar, because he can't one-hit KO it with anything, even with Leaf Storm. And what I could do is actually go for Head Smash from there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm Scarfed on my Emboar, unless this is a Scarf Serperior, in which case I still don't think he'll be able to 2-hit KO. Actually, yes, he will. At +2, he will be able to, if this is Scarf anyway. So he does 38%, and he's Life Orb. That's the normal set. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, I could go for Flare Blitz here, but I feel like Head Smash might be the better play, as he might go into his Moltres, as it will also more than likely KO the Serperior anyway, or at least that's what I think. So I feel like Head Smash is the better play here, so that's what I'm going to go for. He can't go into his Sceptile safely or Hitmonlee. Drapion is really the only thing that he even has a chance with, as he goes into Moltres, and I'm going to take it out with a Head Smash. So that's perfect. That's what I was thinking he was going to do, and it worked. So he's probably going to go, if this is a fake out Hitmonlee, I would think that's what he would go into, but that is definitely an issue that's gone. Thanks to Emboar and to good prediction, I guess. But I am Scarfed, so I'm gonna go straight for the Head Smash again onto his Serperior. I really don't care about my Emboar anymore, because just in case I'm not able to get the rocks off the field, there really is no point to me keeping this around. And because I am Scarfed, I'm faster than his 357 speed, no matter what. So yeah, it's pretty good for me. You might think I'm banded, which is why he decided to bring his Serperior back. And wide fucking left. Okay, that's some redemption right there. But he does know I'm Scarf now, so Head Smash will be the last thing I do. He's probably gonna go into his Hitmonlee just so I can do as little as possible. But I'm still uncertain. Hitmonlee's not gonna take it well at all. No Pokemon on his team is gonna take it well at all. So it also gives me a free turn to bring in my Mega Pidgeot, which will finish off the game. Cool. Excellent. All right, so I'm gonna go into Pidgeot now. Yeah, that's perfect. Couldn't have gone any better. So Pidgeot comes in now, and I can pretty much finish the game with it. Or I'm pretty sure I could anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve here and go for I could go for Work Up just to make sure I get a KO on his Drapion as well. But, Dragon Pulse is going to do squat to me. So yeah, I think I might just go for the Work Up. It just seems like the best option for me, I guess. The only problem is if that's a normal gym Hitmonlee. It's still not a problem. I just go switch into Aromatisse, and I'm still going to be doing like 50% to Drapion anyway. So I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for Work Up. If he does go for Leaf Storm, that's fine. If he goes for Dragon Pulse, that's also fine. I don't really care. And I do just KO the rest of his team with Pidgeot for the most part. This one, oh my gosh, he went for Leaf Storm anyway. That did 42%. That's not bad at all. But I am faster now, so I'm going to go for the Work Up. So let's see. I'm at 375 speed. Let's just go for Hurricane, because I am faster now. And yeah, I could have gone for Roost, because I would have had all the damage basically taken back. But I'm going to go straight for Hurricane. I don't really care too much. This could also be a Sash Hitmonlee, which would damper my plans a little bit, but I do still have Escavalier around, and Escavalier doesn't care about HP Fire from Sceptile at the moment anyway. So I'm going to go for Hurricane here, as he might have Fake Out on his Hitmonlee. If he does, Pidgeot will live it, or at least it should. 101 HP, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll live it. And yeah, bye. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've won this game here. 5-0. Not even bad. Not even bad. Okay. Pretty good team. I guess I just played that really well, I'll say. So should I pause? I just realized that was only 9 turns and it took like 8 minutes. Anyway, let's see where I stand now. What am I at? Oh wow, he was pretty high up. I'm at 1263 now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another battle. Sure, I always click share replay, so I like it when people see things that I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So main menu and look for another battle. Clash ranking. Hey, 74 GXE now and 1167 coil. So I got 102 coil from that. That's not bad. Only about 1250 to go, I guess. 1240, I should say. So hopefully I can get 3 battles this session. That only took me about 8 minutes. Normally it takes like 10 to 15. It's taking a little bit longer than usual to find one, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause until I can find one. So I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a Trick Room team. As Tangrowth, dragalge is an issue for me, regardless of the fact that I have 2 Assault Vestmons, including one that, unless he goes for HP Fire, is ridiculous. So I'm going to assume it's a Choice Scarf Haunter. Either that or it's one of his Trick Room setters, with the other one being Slowking. And yeah, I don't really know how to deal with it, but I am just going to... he has nothing to get rocks off the field, so I'm going to go ahead and lead with my Gligar. So yeah, that's the safest thing for me to do at this point. What the hell? Oh. Alright, oh crap, I just realized the battle started. I was not paying attention. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for the Stealth Rock. I do not need Gligar around, regardless of what he does. It would be nice to have around for his, to get, because I have knockoff on it, so it would be nice to have it around for his Haunter and his Slowking in a second. But as he goes straight for the Dark Pulse, and he gets a crit there, that's the only reason he did so much. So I could go for Roost, but if he goes for Fire Blast, I'm screwed. I'm gonna YOLO this one. Let's go for Roost. If he gets another crit, I'm done. And if he decides that he wants to be that guy, I don't know. If he wants to go for Fire Blast, I mean, go for it. That's just whatever. I'm gonna pause until he makes a move. I'm actually gonna hit that. I forgot to start the timer I need to. Alright, so he goes for the Dark Pulse, and I get the Roost off without getting paralyzed. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Aromatisse, Sweet Caroline, and I'm gonna double out into my can't double out into Pidgeot just yet because Steelix, Mega Steelix has enough bulk to live a Heat Wave. As he does make a nice play and go into his Registeel. Very nice. I mean, wow, Registeel goes into his Steelix, predicting me to do the same, predicting me to do that basically. So, wow, I really only have 2 things that deal with it okay. So Slowking comes in, Slowking takes the Heavy Slam, and what I can do here, what I can do then is go for a Scald. It'll do it'll do something to everything on his team. As he goes for Autotomize. Okay, this isn't Trick Room. Let's go ahead and go for Scald. I could go for Fire Blast, but I don't feel like it. So that's what I'm gonna do. He's also been lightened, so he's obviously not running Heavy Slam. So that's good to know, which means he probably got Iron Head. I think Aromatisse might actually be able to take one of those, but I don't want it to. So the better I can keep this thing away, the better I'll do, basically. So Jess King just chilling here with his Shelter Crown. I'm gonna go ahead and pause. So he opts to go into his own Slowking. Let's see if we can get that burn. I get the Scald off, but I do not get the burn, so I'm gonna assume that he's running the same Slowking that I am. Let's see. What would I think I would do? He might think that I would go into Escavalier and go for a Fire Blast of his own. He could also think that I would go into my Aromatisse and pull a switch out into his Steelix. So what I'm actually going to do is Dragon Tail. Just to, I can throw people around, throw that ass in a circle, you know, all that good stuff. Oh my gosh, that was funny. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm just going to go for Dragon Tail. just in case he does want to, he's trying to predict around me. But they're really, oh my gosh, he's a substitute. And I missed. This is sub CM. So I'm going to go ahead and go into, damn, I hate this. This literally happens every time. And I don't have Side Shock. But I know he isn't, Assault Vest now. So what is he? Is he Sub Trick Room? This might actually be him, and Autotomize might just be something his Steelix has just to make sure it's not subpar. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore now. If he is Sub CM, then Escavalier is a terrible option for me, and needs to go. It's weird. Oh, right, because I have Dragon Tail. I was wondering why he was able to outspeed me, because I have some speed EVs, so I can outspeed standard Escavalier, or well, the standard Escavalier that's run. Actually, never mind, I don't have enough now that I'm looking at it, because I have the same Escavalier. I don't know if he has Fire Blast or not, that's the thing. So I think Aromatisse is literally the only option I have of switching into this Slowking. Even if he does go for Side Shock, it won't be doing a ton to me. And he might actually be, because of the Regenerator, he might actually be doing this just so he can get my Aromatisse back out. As he goes for the Thunder Wave, that's annoying. So sub Thunder Wave, what else do you have? I could take a turn to go for Aromatherapy. I'm actually just going to go straight for the Moonblast though, as I'm pretty sure he would switch into his Steelix. He doesn't really care about the substitute damage because of Regenerator. I want to know what his item is though. Are you Rocky Helmets? Because that's definitely possible. And because you are not Assault Vested, I can only assume that my Moonblast can break through that without a crit. And I would think that he would go into his Steelix here now. I feel like that would be his best option. Yeah, that would be his best option, to go into his Steelix here now, but I'm just going to go for Aromatherapy because a paralyzed Aromatisse is not a nice Aromatisse. So he does go into his Steelix, and that does not really, we're back at square one. We are literally back at square one. So I think he would go for Iron Head, and then Emboar actually comes in, Flare Blitzes something, and I mean, other than his Slowking's not going to appreciate a Flare Blitz from a Choice Scarf Reckless Emboar, and Dragalge won't either. So I don't think he would go for Earthquake. I'm going to risk it because I really need to, I need to at least try. So what I could actually do is go for Superpower as well. That would actually be a decent thing for me to do as well, because Houndoom is threatening there with the Flare Blitz. As he goes for Stealth Rock, I mean, Houndoom's there with the, whatchamacallit, Flash Fire. So Superpower is a decent option as well. I'm actually going to go for the Superpower because I don't think he would go into his Haunter here. That would not make sense at all because it would just go down, it would just drop to a Flare Blitz. So he has a decision to make. He could go into his Slowking, risk me going for Wild Charge, and well, I think his favorite switch would actually be into his Houndoom, but I also have Superpower, so wow, okay. Earthquake? Yep. Not even bad. Should've just gone for Flare Blitz, but that's what I get, I guess. So I'm actually gonna go into my Pidgeot here and go for a Heat Wave because it's just how I roll. As a matter of fact, could I just go for a workup? Because if I go for Heat Wave and his Houndoom comes in, that might actually be Scarfed. Let's actually go for Roost and see what he decides to go for. If he, that's the thing. I really have to play around that Houndoom. It's really annoying me. That is just sitting there with that smug look on its face, waiting to get the boost. I think I'll just go for Roost. Actually, you know what? No, we're going for Heat Wave. Forget it. I don't have time for this. If he doesn't go into his Houndoom, then more power to him. But if he does, then it's cool. He could also go into his Slowking. It's pretty much for free as well. As he does go into, he goes into Slowking. Okay. And that did nothing. That did less than nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead. I could go for Hurricane here, but I'm actually gonna pull a switch back into my Aromatisse. It just feels better this way. And also Steelix is Steelix is a problem, really is. Pidgeot is going to be pretty useful later on though, so I'm actually going to go into my Aromatisse. Goodness, I just like screwed everything up. Oh man, I really wish I still had my Emboar now. I should have gone for Flare Blitz. I really thought he would go into his Houndoom though, that's the thing. So what I'm actually going to do here is go for Wish, and I'm just going straight for Aromatherapy. I don't mind if his Steelix comes back in. I mean, of course, it's still going to hurt, but I don't really mind. As he does go for the substitute. And he has Citrus Berry. Interesting. I'm going to go straight for Moonblast. My computer is starting to lag a little bit. This is probably going to be the last battle of the live session because I got some stuff that I need to get done. But, I hope you enjoyed it so far. Cool. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we know you're especially defensive now. So, what are you going to do? So, he's got Sub, Thunder Wave, and Scald. That's all I know he has so far. I haven't seen his last move. And Psyshock. Cool. So, I know you don't have Fire Blast now. You've just saved me a lot of trouble. And I know you have more than 94 speed. You do. But I think that you naturally have 96, though. So, I don't think that really was any shock to anyone just now. So, I'm gonna go for a Wish here because of, I don't know, I felt like it. I'm just gonna go for Wish Protect here. Even if he does bring in his Steelix, I'm just gonna go into my Slowking. It's a better, that's my best option at this point. I am in a bit of trouble here. I do need Pidgeot to stay around. By the way, is this happening for you guys too, where the Mega Sprites don't show up on the regular screen? Because that really tricked me out in whatchamacallit, I was playing OU yesterday, and I couldn't see my Lopunny. And I couldn't see the opponent's Swampert, so I thought I'd taken care of it, and all of a sudden this guy's coming out, and I'm like, oh snap, I'm screwed. But yeah, I'm gonna go into my own Slowking here. I would assume he would switch out, and then I'll go for Dragon Pulse. Go for Dragon Tail on whatever comes in, because if his own Slowking does come in, I really would not care too much, I guess. But he doesn't want these problems, so I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail as he's in with his Steelix. I need a safe switch into my my Pidgeot. If I can start getting some good Dragon Tail damage on things, that'd be great. He does. I just realized he has a Regenerate Core and Tangrowth and Slowking. Although I do agree that Amoonguss might actually be better suited for that, but because Tangrowth is so much physical bulk plus Regenerator, Amoonguss possessing less, I guess. I'm gonna go straight for the Dragon Tail. Please don't miss. Wide left. Wide left. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna lose because of you. It's going to be your fault. I'm just letting you know this right now. It's gonna be your fault. Alright, so next time I'm pulling a double into my Escavalier because I don't give a damn anymore. Don't give a damn. Not one. Not two. Not three. No, I'm stop. I'm gonna go for Aromatisse. I'm really in trouble here. All you had to do was hit that Dragon Tail. I really want something else to come in. Dragalge would be the best option for me to knock in here, and just start throwing people in circles with Dragon Tail, because his Houndoom hasn't taken any damage, his Dragalge hasn't taken any damage, Haunter hasn't even had to come out yet, so there really is nothing to worry about there. I mean, it's like my team doesn't want these problems. It's disgusting. So he's gonna go ahead and set up a substitute here. That's pretty much that's a given. Oh, this battle's taking forever. I got stuff that I need to get done. As it goes for the T-Wave, go for the Wish. I wish. I'm going for Aromatherapy. I can't be using too many Aromatherapies though, so there has to come a point where I just don't use it. I would just rather not have a paralyzed Aromatisse doing anything. So I'm gonna actually go for a Moonblast. And I'll go for Wish next turn, and then go for another Moonblast instead of going for Aromatherapy on his next T-Wave. Yeah, let's do that. as he might just set up a sub here. If he goes into his Steelix, wow, he pulls a nice aggressive switch into his Haunter, which is still going to be taking a pretty good amount of damage. But that does actually give me a free turn into my Escavalier. Even if you go, I'm vested, so if you decide to go for Sludge Bomb, that's fine. And I get for Pursuit with my Escavalier and take out this Haunter, so that would be pretty good for me, actually. As he only has one Mon that can deal with it, so there's the Sludge Bomb. I would assume you're Scarfed, so I'm going to go for Pursuit. Nice. Alright, Pursuit trapped. Not even bad, not even bad. Cool. Alright, so he's probably going to pull a switch into his Houndoom now. That's really the only thing that he has for this. Oh crap, Aromatisse, what's your percent? 89.2? That puts me at 77 when he switches back in. Still puts me in a pretty bad position. I'm not gonna live a Fire Blast. I know this for sure. In fact, I could actually live a Dark Pulse with my Slowking. I could probably live 2 actually, considering I've got 320 special defense, plus the Assault Vest. So I'm pretty sure I could live a couple of Dark Pulses. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm just gonna go for Ace. I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail. Just because if his own Slowking comes out, I don't want to deal with that. Please don't miss this time. You've missed 2. You screwed me over. Like, you screwed me over twice, friend. Come on, don't do this to me again. Watch him. Oh, nah, let me not speak that into existence. So I'm gonna pause until he makes a move. So he chooses to go for Dark Pulse. Dragon Tail was a good move for me, as I get his Steelix back out. The one problem here is that if he goes for Earthquake, I am screwed. So I'm actually gonna go into my Pidgeot. Pidgeot. Yeah, YOLO. If he goes for Iron Head, then I mean, more power to you. But I don't want these problems. I want these problems. See. So let's see if he went for Iron Head. He went for Earthquake. That's what I thought. Should I go for Roost and be real? I'm gonna go for Roost and be real. No, let's go for Hurricane actually. I could also go for Heat Wave, but I really don't want his Houndoom to be the next big thing. I just say his Houndoom is active. Interesting. No, let me stop. Let me get a calc. What is because I'm not using the right calculator, I'm gonna have to manually enter its attacks, its special attack. So what is it? 136. Oh, whoops. Whatever. 136. My bad. What is it? 369 special attack. 252. Forget it. I have no idea what I'm. I need the regular calculator, but I don't have time for this. So what I'm actually gonna do is just go for Heat Wave. If it screws me over, then fine. If not, then that's also fine. That's actually lovely. As he goes into his Dragalge, Drake. Okay, well, it's chip damage at least. I'm lagging really badly now for no reason, no apparent reason. So I could choose to sack something, or I could choose to make a play. I'm gonna go into Escavalier, because if he goes for HP 5, the battle's pretty much over, because I need that Escavalier to do something for me. And Dragalge is not slow enough for Escavalier to really do anything in return. So I'm gonna assume he's gonna attempt to drop a Draco. I could go for Pursuit, but I'm just gonna go for Knockoff. Yeah, that's a better option for me at this point. If he goes into his Houndoom goes down, and if he stays in, his Dragalge will more than likely go down, I would assume, with the spec set not having well, yeah, he would have HP investment, but ouch. Damn you, adaptability. Alright, he did have specs on. I'm going to assume he's going to go for a Hidden Power Fire to try to finish me off here. So I'm going to go to my Slowking. Just cause. Because he is faster than me. I don't want to risk a Hidden Power Fire KOing my Escavalier. Although it is at -2 special attack, I cannot take that risk. Not at this point anyway. Especially when I could pass the Wish into it. That'd be great. As he drops another Draco. That's fine by me, to be honest. Because I'll just Dragon Tail you out, or I can go into, or I can do what I want. Let's go for Dragon Tail. Because if you do go into Steelix, then that's also fine with me. He's at -3 now. He goes for Scald instead. Please don't. Okay, I thought he was going to get a burn. But you can't switch in safely anymore, so that's fine. Oh my gosh, of all the things he could have... This is fantastic. This is just fantastic. This is just lovely. So you're going to Aromatisse here. We're really playing this game. It's freaking turn 35. Yes. I don't speak during battle. You know, I'm not even going to say yes. He asked me if my Slowking is assault vested. I mean, it's pretty obvious there. Considering I did nothing to me the second time. So there's the Psyshock. The obvious one that was coming. I'm actually going to go for Wish and then pass it into my Escavalier instantly. Because I don't want to be dealing with this Slowking anymore. Pursuit is fine. Actually, no. I would actually just go for Knockoff. So I'm going for Wish here. I have a decision to make. Escavalier will go down to an Earthquake. Or at least that's my thinking. But Sky Goddess Mega Pidgeot goes down to an Iron Head. Gligar just doesn't care. You know what? We're gonna go into Slowking. And I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail. Let's see what he does. As he goes for Iron Head. Okay, I should have pulled the switch into my Escavalier. I really did not want to have to deal with this anymore, though. So I'm gonna go ahead. I can go for Dragon Tail. I can go for Scald. I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail just in case he decides to bring in his own Slowking. I'm slowly winding his team down. The one thing that has not been out yet is his Tangrowth. Dragalge feints on switching, and now he gets a free switch into his own Slowbro. So, or his Tangrowth here. I completely forgot about that. I overshadowed it. Overshadowed. What the hell? I overlooked it completely. So, let me check Tangrowth's stats real quick. I haven't seen one in a while. So he's got 50 special defense, 110 special attack. So he could have either side of the speed spectrum. I'm actually gonna go for Scald here, just so that Steelix is really nothing to me anymore. I don't really care about it anymore. And now down goes Steelix. I don't care. So now I'm up 5-3. Yeah, because Pidgeot's Sprite is missing. I'm in a very good position here. I can't afford to screw it up by making stupid plays. So I think Gligar might actually be a good option for me at one point. Just to get, I don't need Stealth. Stealth Rock isn't going to be helping me as much anymore. So I might actually just opt to get rid of them here. I have a decision. If you're physical, I'm screwed. But if not, I'm actually not this isn't a bad position for me. You know what? I'm going to be real and go for Fire Blast. Let's do that. Because if you're not Assault Vest, then I'm fine. And if you are, Power Whip will KO me, I'm pretty sure. But as he goes for Leech Seed, let's see a Fire Blast. Oh, it didn't do enough. Alright, so I'm gonna pull a switch now. Into my I have decisions to make. I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail. No, I'm gonna switch. Escavalier is not gonna do much for me anymore, because of the HP it's at. You know what? I might actually sacrifice my Gligar here. That's what I'm gonna do. I can go for my knockoff, and then I'll go for Defog, and then go for see if I can get rocks up again. But if not, I'm actually perfectly okay with that. So Lycian Synthesis so far, that's what I've seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock off whatever this yeah, that'd be better. That works for me. Actually no, I'm gonna go straight for Defog. Although I'm pretty sure I've just been locked into knockoff because of Showdown. Showdown's infamous lag. As he goes into Houndoom, let's see what happens. As it did make me go for knockoff. And I knocked off his Choice Scarf. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You don't understand how much this means. Alright, I'm going to go for knockoff. Let's see if I can pass a Wish from Aromatisse into Escavalier, because that will pretty much end the game. If not, I could also pass it into Pidgeot and slowly slowly hurt his Slowking and his Tangrowth, whittle them down. Playing a pretty stally game. My team is practically, well, it's not hyper offense, I'll say. It's pretty balanced actually. Gligar, Aromatisse, and Aromatisse are role players. My Slowking, a defensive attacker with 3 hyper offensive mons. So I don't know what I'm trying to do here. But once I get this defog off, oh crap. You know what? No, yeah, let's go for defog. That might actually be my best play. His Houndoom is forced to stay in at this point, though. He can't pass anything into it either. So, and now his thing is slow. And I flinch. That's just wonderful. That's just fantastic. So, Roost? I mean, I can't switch because I don't have a switch. Alright, so I'm just going to go down to that. We go into our own Slowking. Scald. And hopefully we can get something done here. See if I can. If he brings out his Tangrowth, then please don't flinch. Thank you. All right, so we have some decisions to make. We are in an okay position, but his core is still alive. Those two need to go. So Tangrowth is handled pretty well. I might need to set up a workup with my Pidgeot to start doing damage to his own Slowking though. I might just go for Dragon Tail here. If he does go for Substitute, I can go into no, let's go straight for Aromatisse, as I can just protect and, well, let me see. Am I 60? 44? No. I'm probably been locked into it anyway. Yep. Alright, let's see if he went for sub. As he did not. Excuse me. Let's see how much did that do? 27 or 37? I did 32. Excuse me. However, my Escavalier should be faster. You know what? Let's bet on it. Let's bet on it. I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna go for Wish, in case he decides to go for a substitute. And wow, my computer froze for a good 5 seconds there. So if I lose, I mean, this was a great battle, but I'm hoping I can come through here with a good victory, as he goes for the Side Shock just to take care of me. So we now go into Escavalier. I'm running 102 speed to run out. I actually ran an extra speed investment on the on Escavalier. Hopefully I don't miss this Mega Horn. That would be tragic. That would be so tragic, because I'm basically yes. I knew running that extra speed EV would come in handy one day. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Alright, so I'm just gonna go for Mega Horn here. I'm pretty sure I've won. Switch into my Pidgeot, go for Roost, and then actually no, I'm gonna go straight for Hurricane. Wow. I'm gonna go for a Mega Horn again. If I miss, that sucks. Sucks ass. But if I don't, then I win the game because Pidgeot comes in hurricanes, and I can end this incredibly long live session with 2 W's. That would be fantastic. So let's see. He didn't miss. Oh, and he KO'd it himself. Good game, my friend. That was a very good game, very good quality game. Wow, and he's only 1090 on the ladder. That means that he must be new to the suspect test. He must actually be a very good player. But this was a very good game. Came down to his stall core, which I was able to break because I ran an extra speed EV on my Escavalier just to deal with Slowking, opposing Slowking. I am so glad I did this. You have no idea how glad I am. This is how it turned out. So let's see where we're at now. We're at 14-2 with the 74 GXC with 1250 coil. So we are literally halfway there. Oh, well, not even. We're 50 points higher than halfway there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I'm probably going to do another one. I might continue using this team, or I'll use a different team in the future. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and until we meet again, alright, peace out. Share this with your friends. Hit that sub button if you haven't. Hit that like button. Like this, wow, I said comment. Like this video up, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.